Easy out of here. Look, stop being weird and just hit the subscribe button. I got 95% of y'all not subscribed, so just hit the bell and let's get lit. Let's go. What's good, YouTube family, Zway family? We are back with another video. We're gonna check out Justin Bieber's 100 mil house. 100 mil. You know what I'm saying? Before we get this video started, y'all already know what to do, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get it, man.
Love him or hate him, you can't deny the absurd success, fame, and fortune of Justin Bieber. When the young pop star was just 18 years old, he forked out $6.5 million for a property in a gated Calabasas community.
6.5 M's at my age, 18 years old. 6.5 M's. That is wild.
From there, the houses added to his diamond-dazzled portfolio only got bigger, fancier, and way more expensive. But hey, when you're up to your eyeballs in cold hard cash, then you can afford to splurge a little. Try to restrain your jealousy as we take you on a tour of the wildly wealthy mansions that Justin has called home. Our real estate journey kicks off in the celebrity hotspot, that's right, Tinseltown. Despite being a born and bred Canadian, Justin has found himself in hot properties around Los Angeles time and time again. None of his cribs, however, have been as well documented as the one-of-a-kind salad spinner house. It's not hard to see where the name comes from. Jokes aside, this glass galore property is as exquisite as it gets. The 7,500 square foot house is nearly completely transparent, made up of circular walls of glass.
What in the 7,500 square foot, all glass? Where the privacy at though? He says completely transparent.
Welcomes stunning views of both the city and the ocean, depending on which way you look. Found on Loma Linda Drive, which is right here, the Glass Palace features 6 bedrooms and 6.5 bathrooms, and is jam-packed with amenities, elevator, infinity pool, university-style courtyard, and 6-car garage, just to name a few. And you can add that he stocked that garage to the brim with supercars, but we'll take a look at them a little later. Contrary to what many believers assume, Justin never actually owned the salad spinner house. He merely rented it, and only for a couple of months between late 2014 and early 2015.
He just renting houses. It's like, do I want this? Nah, I'm gonna just rent it, you know what I'm saying? Move to my other crib in Canada. Or I could just go overseas. I probably got a crib over there that no one knows about. Or I can just go anywhere, to be honest. Like, this is wild.
And the rest is history. He's had his highlights and his lowlights since, including wearing overalls to a meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister, but has undoubtedly soared to superstardom. These days, the singer brings in $80 million per year and is worth close to $265 million.
$80 million per year.
Tours, endorsement deals, and investments in startups like Spotify and Snapchat. Add now wife Haley Baldwin into the mix, who he proposed to with a $200,000 solo and company ring.
And that's like
a true power couple, edging toward a $300 million combined net worth.
300
million. Lesson time about Justin's rise to fame is over, so now let's circle back to his exquisite properties. Just before moving into the salad spinner, Justin found solace in a $29,500 a month party pad in Lake
$30,000 a month.
Wild party side, and this spot is perfect for exactly that. Take a look. It boasted a private nightclub space, a movie theater, 3 bars, multiple elevators, jaw-dropping views, and perhaps most unnecessarily, a glowing...
Like, bro, if I had a crib like this, I wouldn't have any reason to leave. I would not have one reason to leave. One reason. There's no reason to leave a crib like that, bro. Like, what?
Replica of the Hollywood sign. The property's music room was even lined with mattresses and referred to as the Boom Boom Room, according to TMZ. The house guests would never be lining up for bathrooms because there was a whopping 18 of them around the property, as well as 10 bedrooms. Even though Justin was renting, the property did go up for sale for a wallet-draining $8.9 million. Seriously, though, how much neon is too much neon? All right, so let's
That
get
is
this straight.
crazy,
Neon
bro.
mansion followed by glass house, and then what? Feeling a little more conservative, in relative terms, of course, Justin opted to move into this 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom mansion in February 2015.
Like, bro,
Located
like,
smack bang in the middle of good old Beverly Hills. We all know that the 90210 zip code carries a premium. Heck,
Travis
the
Scott,
area's
shout out
median
Travis
house price
Scott.
is $4.3 million. But this mansion, thanks to its exorbitant features, places it well above average. The 6,000 square foot pad sat on a larger 10,236 square foot piece of land. The asking price, a cool $35,000 per month. Topping off the long list of attractive features were a modern kitchen, 4 fireplaces, a personal cinema, and a beautiful pool complete with a hot tub and serenity fountain. Come on, who doesn't love a serenity fountain? Not to mention the well-lit, expensive white hallway decorated with eye-popping artwork. Keeping up the trend, this spot also offered exceptional views of the LA skyline.
Vibes, straight
wasn't really a
vibes.
fan of settling down in one place for too long. By May of 2016, he had already set up new roots in Toluca Lake, the area just north of Hollywood's Universal Studios. As his most expensive property to date, with a staggering monthly commitment of $80,000,
$80,000 per month, bro.
That's $960,000 per year. And what does that get you? 13,000 square feet of space for starters.
Bro.
Literally over-the-top features. We're talking guest house, screening room, 10 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, game room, and a decked-out gym that would make you...
Bro, 16 bathrooms, dog. Like, what? Like, what?
Even Dwayne Johnson
like,
proud.
How many
mountains are visible from his property, which sits on the lake? Justin regularly spoke about going rowing or bass fishing, using the water as a place to get the songwriting systems going. Fast forward a few years, and Justin, now with Haley on his arm, moved into another Toluca Lake home in October of 2018.
Bro, he just be buying anything.
Highlighted
like,
by a gourmet
I mean,
kitchen, pool,
you can really
spa,
just do anything.
and dock with 2 paddle boats. Found here at 9928 Toluca Lake Avenue, the luxury crib also offers 5 bedroom suites, including an oversized master with a large walk-in closet, and its very own spa-like bathroom. The listing agents haven't shared exactly how much the celebrity couple dropped in rent, although TMZ was reporting that it cost the pop sensation nearly $100,000 per month. Damn! Since moving out, the Toluca Lake joint has hit the market for $8,495,000.
A cool 8 M's, $100,000 a month. How much y'all mamas making? How much you making a month? I mean, a year.
And it's hard to argue that it isn't worth every cent. It's not all about California, though. For someone who spends months of the year traveling, there's a recurring need for international accommodation. In typically flashy Justin Bieber style, there's no settling for a run-of-the-mill hotel. He goes all out, putting every single rental house to shame that we have seen thus far. Cast your eye toward this 27,000 square foot monstrosity over in London.
Oh, London, okay.
Ontario, London, England.
Shout out my people in London.
Pool, indoor pool, private theater, tennis court, steam room and sauna, and personal gym.
Bro, you can stay there too. Like, you can literally.
The property was built back in 1910 and covers an enormous 24,000
square feet,
bedrooms,
bro.
13 bathrooms, 2 kitchens, and more dining and living areas than any one person could ever need. Oh, and a standard 5-car garage. Not that he'd know how to drive on the left side of the road. So what's the number? Ready for it? $133,000 per month.
Bro,
if you stayed in this place for 5 years, you'd pay almost $8 million in rent alone.
In rent, bro, 8 mil in rent. 8 mil in rent. Bro. 8 M's in rent. How much y'all paying in rent? How much is y'all's rent, bro? How much is y'all's rent? Let me know how much y'all's rent is.
But it's still not the most expensive stay when we consider cost per night.
That's not the most expensive.
In 2016, Bieber's bus broke down in the middle of Hamilton, Illinois. Rather than a run-of-the-mill Motel 6, he opted for a decked-out Airbnb that costs $10,000 per night. It did come with an arcade room, infinity pool, and a gym. But it's a lot to ask for a small city on the Mississippi River. Worth it? We'll leave that up to you. Seeing a pattern here, Justin's been a renter for most of his life, and fair enough too. He's relatively young and seemingly wasn't ready to lock down any serious roots.
I feel it. I do the
he's
same
left his
thing.
on-the-move lifestyle mostly behind, and in terms of houses, has transitioned over to the purchasing side of things. Following their whirlwind engagement, Justin and Haley have signed on the dotted line for a beautiful West Coast home in, yep, you guessed it, Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
They bought this stunning 1930s Monterey colonial estate for a reported $8.5 million. For that sort of sky-high price, you'd hope that the property would be stuffed to the brim with features, and it is. 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a sunken family room, and a bright kitchen start things off with a bang. Then comes the beautiful wood-paneled library, the home theater, wet bar, and wine cellar inspired by the famous Beverly Hills Hotel. The backyard is overflowing with greenery, but what makes this house most unique is the front courtyard. A fire pit sits surrounded by olive trees, offering a truly insta-perfect setting. Justin and Haley have shared snaps of their current photo-worthy abode time and time again. Justin's heritage isn't exactly a secret. We all know that he hails from the Great White North. As the saying goes, there's no place like home. And every so often, Justin Bieber heads back to where it all began. He doesn't plan to crash on his mom's couch, though. He's got his very own house. Actually, house is an understatement, because as you're about to see, this thing is a mansion and a half. The singer handed over $5 million for the jaw-dropping 100-acre property in Wellington County, Ontario.
Pick a place, bro. Just pick a place. Like, you starting to make me mad now.
From downtown Toronto, and it offers a 2-story wine cellar, bright kitchen,
2-story,
incredible views, a bathtub fit for a king, a games room, a personal gym, and a built-in theater room. There are 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms for the power couple to share, and of course, a 3-car garage. But which cars does he store there? Good question. He certainly is.
Lamb gotta be in there.
We won't dive too deep
and
into
Ferrari,
but there's nothing wrong
and a big Rolls Royce. I'm calling it.
Paparazzi have spotted Justin cruising around in a cheetah print $180,000 Audi R8, a $115,000 Range Rover Sport SVR, $200,000 Maybach S600, $240,000 Lamborghini Huracan, and a festively decorated $130,000 Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Just to name a few. Throw in the cost of the bikes, 3-wheelers, and regular chauffeur, and he'd have spent millions of dollars on vehicles and transportation. That's in addition to his tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of dollars spent on housing.
Bro, like...
If you had money coming out of your ears, where would be your ideal place to call home? Would you...
Where would my... Shoot, my place, if I had just as money, bro, where would I want to live? To be honest... Take me to Greece. I'm sorry. Take me to Greece. Greece is so beautiful, bro. Take me to Greece. I chill out there for a whole 5 years. Y'all won't even see me. It's like, y'all will. I'll take y'all everywhere. But nah, yeah, man. That was Justin Bieber's crazy, crazy houses, crazy cars, all that expensive, rich taste. Unbelievable stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you liked the video, which I know you did, give me a like, comment, subscribe. As always, this has been your boy. We out.